What's up, guys? Quick active target tip for you. I just discovered this a few minutes ago. For some reason, when I fish at Smith Mountain Lake, my graph, or my HGS Pro 12, would fade in and out. The return will get brighter and dimmer. And I've checked all my connections, fully charged 100 amp hour battery, standalone, running the box. I've got a lithium cranking battery in the back running the electronics. I've tried turning my other graphs off, and I just figured this out. I feel kind of like an idiot, but I looked down and I noticed throughout the day, a lot of the time when I'm here at Smith Mountain Lake, I see my graph is trying to connect to people's routers. Netgear 55. I see that all the time. Everybody at Smith Mountain Lake must have a Netgear router. But a light bulb went off, and I realized that every time my graph gets dim, I see that Netgear 55, or we're trying to connect to Xfinity Wi-Fi. Well, I went into my unit here, go into the settings, go down to wireless. I cannot believe it took me this long to figure this issue out. Built-in Wi-Fi and built-in hotspot were both turned on, and that was drawing power from the screen and making my screen go dim. Completely wild. But I turned the built-in hotspot off. I turned the built-in Wi-Fi because this thing was connecting to my phone, and I wouldn't get any calls or messages the entire time I'd be out fishing. And you know, I had some things pop up that I should have had my phone available to deal with, and every time I go out, I would forget that my phone wants to connect to my Lowrance unit. But I cut these off, and voila, beautiful bright graph. Look at that fish right there. Everything's popping, working perfectly. All this time I was trying to blame my connections and my battery. I work in the electrical field. Never dawned on me that the unit trying to connect to all these routers, there's thousands of houses on this lake, but it's always trying to connect to these routers, and it pulls the power from the screen, and voila, completely fixed. Look at those beautiful bright returns out there on those fish. But I'm going to wrap this up. Please subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you out with your forward-facing sonar needs and your Lowrance unit. I'm going to try to catch these fish now. Another one of those big, beautiful Smith Mountain Lake stripers. Apparently this is their favorite creek on the whole lake. We gotta get out of here. We'll tear something up. That's what that big, beautiful return was, a bunch of stripers. Nice one.